Good evening from the Walks. It's finished Kings Lynn Town 3, Woking 2. Yes, we're all happy today, especially the people who would have been down there in the dressing room of Kings Lynn Town, because this, after 4 losses in a row, which left them in the relegation zone, was really good value for money. To be honest, in the last couple of games, Lynn have shown at times that they should be doing better than they are. The points haul of 0 from 4 games has been not really reflective of how they've been playing. Now today, let's just go through the goals and you'll see what I mean. First off, Adam Marriott scored a corker. It was a corner from over there. Michael Clunan put it across. It looked to me like it had come from a training ground routine. Put it across. Really not at anybody's head height, but it was at hook height for the right boot of Adam Marriott, and he hooked it with a volley straight into the top corner. 1-0, pretty much what Mazza does. Now, Lynn had started slowly, but they got into the game. They deserved that. So you thought, this is going to be good. They'll get into a half-time with a lead. That'll be very encouraging. But, let me give them a minute right, 5 minutes for half-time. Over there, cross goes into the area. Archie Mayer came for it to punch. He caught Ross Barrows, but he didn't get the ball, and Kane Ferdinand headed it over him and into the net. 1-1 at the break. That was a bit of a bummer. Excuse me for that. But you thought, never mind, they'll do you all right. Started the second half quite well, but not long into the second half. In fact, it was the 54th minute. Davison scored for the visitors, put them 2-1 up, and you thought, here we go again. Because Lynn, despite doing well, were behind. You lose 4 games in a row, your confidence is going to be a little bit knackered. So you're thinking, can they come back from 2-1 down at home? And they did. They played very well. Sonny Carey, absolutely superb in midfield. He's what, 19, 20? And he was superb. Jordan Richards, absolutely excellent again. A lot of players very good. But there was a substitute, Jamal Loza, the ex-Norwich City lad, playing against his old team, Woking. We know it's his old team because he was chatting to their assistant manager before the game. Long old chat. But, of course, their assistant manager is Martin Tyler. Yes, we're live, that one. Anyway, Loza really, he hasn't lit up Kings Lynn since he's been here. He sort of, as Ian Culverhouse called him afterwards, a bit part player. He's had injuries, he's not had the greatest of form, he's been on and off. He came on, not been on too long, and put a nice ball across the box, and you thought, that's probably giving him a lift. 84th minute, he's got 3 players in front of him. There's the goal. He's on the left side of the area, about 8 yards out. Turns them right, turns them left, puts a low ball in, shot in, that goes through them all, and the keeper can't see what on earth's happening, and by the time he can, the ball's in the back of the net. So that's great. 84 minutes, 2-2. Now, 88, I'm sorry I'm looking at this, but, I'm old, I lose count. 88 minutes, same sort of scenario in that I think the ball came to him slightly differently, but he still had a lot of players in the box in front of him that he had to fire the ball through. Why not try it again? He did. They went ballistic. Now that was in the bottom corner there. Archie Mayer's in the Tennyson Road end there. He's legged it all the way. I'm showing you the stand, that's no use. Somewhere he's legged it from there, maybe not dizzy, to that corner to celebrate. And I've seen some of Ian Burt's pictures, and you can tell what it meant to them. It really was superb, the reaction, and that's what this team has showed, I think, this afternoon, is a bit of character that can be sapped after 4 defeats in a row. You can understand it, but they're a better team than that. It's not all perfect, but it was a lot better, and Lynn are a lot better than that little run, this nasty little run has sort of seemed to indicate. The goal that they got, that was the first time they've been in the lead since the first week of the season when they played the second game and scored the winner at Maidenhead. So it's their second game, the winning goal. That's the only time they've been in the lead before. So I think a lot of heads in there may be just a little bit happier with how they feel at the moment. Sorry, I'm making you dizzy, I'm moving around. Okay. But now Ian Culverhouse has probably, you might say he's got 2 weeks before their next game, because this Saturday is at Port Vale. When we asked him about it in the post-match press conference, he sort of shrugged his shoulders and, it's sort of irrelevant in a way. It's an FA Cup game at a League 2 side. With all due respect to Port Vale, it's not the most attractive tie ever. And I think Lynn just want to get through it, get through it as in get it out of the way. and just have a nice day out. But frankly, it's the league that matters. We all know that. It's a game, I can say again, it's a game this one this afternoon that fans, they needed to be here. I'll say you one thing though, Kings Lynn players, the subs and Michael Gash and a few others were sitting down here, but come the final few minutes, they were sitting or standing down there, which as you can see is a sort of a barrier area. And they were on their toes and they were egging their team on, pushing them on and shouting. Aaron Jones is the cheerleader, going absolutely mad, trying to push them over the line. It was really good to see the sort of team spirit there. So a good afternoon, I've got to say. I'm dizzy now as well. Hopefully speak to you after Port Vale on Saturday. Good night.